All right, day 2 here at DevOpsDays. I'm here with Mimms of Canonical. Mark,
Hi.
how you doing?
Good, good.
So you're on the server team, and you were here yesterday on the provisioning panel talking about Juju. What is Juju?
So Juju is a set of DevOps tools that are baked into the next release of Ubuntu. Our long-term support release is coming out sometime this month. And we have a set of DevOps tools that'll help you. And it's interesting because it sort of it arose as a solving a specific, take a specific problem and solve it well. And that problem is coordination and timing, what we call service orchestration. So it's about taking the, taking services, setting relations between them. It's a thin framework that you put that's really just an eventing layer. So the charms that you use to implement services are just a set of hooks for this eventing framework. These hooks can be written in any language you want. They're really thin. It pretty much tries to stay out of your way. And the hooks can call Puppet manifests. They can call Chef recipes. They can, or just be shell script that does apt-get install. The really interesting part of that, and so it's an eventing layer with hooks. Below that is a set of providers for various different cloud providers. There's EC2, there's OpenStack, there's a local LXC-based provider, but there's also bare metal provider that'll allow you to provision this on, the demo we did on OpenStack was to take a stack of bare metal servers, hit those with Juju to provision OpenStack, hit the OpenStack cloud with Juju to spin up a set of Hadoop services. So that's, it's kind of a meta thing. It's been very cool. And actually we've got the continuous integration suite for OpenStack is set up using that and testing that nightly. I believe it's not on every commit in OpenStack, but it's commit sets or something like that.
And what would be, I know you've got the UDS coming up, the Ubuntu Developer Summit, actually next month, about a month away. What are some of the plans that you're going to be doing there, and will Juju have its own track, or is it going to be part of the server part, or how's that going to be?
Juju will have there'll be several tracks associated with Juju, and I'm very excited about that because, so this release for Precise is a long-term support release, so we've been focusing on stability, and I've been itching for several features to land in Juju itself, in Juju Core, that'll let us sort of go the next level. But we decided to hold off and just, focus on stability, focus on repeatability, it's long-term support. But these features will be really cool. So it's going to let us start doing things like, integrating with other tools, Capistrano and things like that, that allow you to do more rolling upgrades, that allow you to do a little better integration with deploying your own applications and not just canned off-the-shelf packaged apps and things like that. So Django apps, Node apps, Rails apps, things like that. We have the Charm Store that just landed, which allows you, instead of sort of taking the set of charms and freezing local versions of them, something like HA Proxy, where you're just sort of configuring it, you're not really changing it in fundamental ways. You actually just want to deploy that from the store. Our charms are locked to our release cycles, so there's oneric charms, there's precise charms. So the precise charms would work for Precise for the lifetime of Precise is the anticipation there. So you could deploy things straight from the charm store and not have to have your local freezed copies of the charms. You do that for your applications. If your Rails app has a particular rolling upgrade and you've set up your migration strategy with that, like the talk we just heard about, you would take those charms and keep them locally in your own revision control system. So.
Excellent. Well, Dr. Mark Mimms, thank you so much. Looking forward to hearing what comes out of the next UDS.
Yeah, me too. Thanks.